When Gerald does a complete scream, we begin. Almost. Almost. We could be here a while. No. I looked for the batteries. I can't find them. They're in the drawer. All right, he's dead to me. Hey, you guys. Happy Monday. It is Mystery Card Monday. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara. Who are you? Give me a hidey-ho. Let me know who is out there. I know you've already beat me to it. You're already commenting as I press my screaming goat. All right. Hey, there's Melanie. There's Hope. Nikki, Tracy, Teresa, Jen, Marlene, Janet. The regulars are in the house. Excellent. Just not poor Gerald. No. Ah, he did it! Twice! Okay, we can begin. Hey, Beth, happy Monday. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mary. Dana, Sharon. Hey, Ken. Hola. Hi, Bernice. Nice to see you. Why aren't you out golfing? Still light out? What the heck? Hey, Debbie, howdy-ho. Oh, thank you. I came down here and the bangs are all wrong and the camera's all backwards and it has been a day like that. I have tired hair today. See, now the camera's backwards, so I have to not look at the camera. There we go. No, I don't know. Anyway, I had a really good hair day on the weekend. It was really good. There was no part. I nailed it. And then today was Monday. Hi, Joy. It's a challenge when you get the new hairdo, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in grade 8 again, but I do like the bangs, and you can just swoop them backwards and make them look like they used to. Okay, now I've done now. Anyway, I have tired hair today. Hi, Cheryl. You're surprised, right? That it is 7:02 and I am not ready for tonight. Now, to be fair, I am always ready on Mondays. No, nobody can, Bev. Nobody can do it like their stylist. Okay, Mondays, you guys know I always have things like I spend the day down here on Mondays and I create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whole bunch of samples, right? To make sure the layout works. Not tonight. I came down at 6:35 going, I don't even have a card made. You bought a wooden. Oh, excellent. Okay, Teresa, you're making ribbon then. That's awesome. Amazon, you gotta love it. I ordered something this morning. The greens, I tell you that I drink this the liquid greens that tastes like mint, and it's fairly vile, but hey, it's only 15 mils and you take a shot of it and you're done. Anyway, I needed more. I ordered it this morning. It showed up this afternoon. It's madness. Madness, I tell you. Such a busy day, you guys. Okay, so today's Rebecca's birthday, right? You saw the post. She's 19 years old. If you've been on my page for more than a year, you will know that when it's my girl's birthday, that's it. It's my girl's birthday, and it is Mom-Daughter Day. And so ever since grade school, I would Mary, health update. I'm on antibiotics for an infection in my body. Where, who knows? It doesn't. Oh, she wants me to go for an MRI as a sign of a brain tumor. Dear God, no. What? Mary? Oh. Okay. Well, Mary, holy cow. Your day is not going well. You keep us posted on that and you take good care. Okay. Let's hope it's just an infection that meds can help. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry. Now back to my story. Right. So on my girl's birthday, ever since grade school, I would pull them out of school. Like nobody goes to school on their birthday. No, because you might have to work on your birthday, but you don't go to school on your birthday. Not on my watch. So I would always pull them out of school and we would start off with Tim Hortons. We'd go get some Timbits and some hot chocolate. Hi, Paulette. Thanks, Teresa. And we would go to the mall and I would buy them. Hi, MJ. I would buy them an outfit. And this started when Rebecca was about 4 or 5 years old. She made a comment one day and she says, I want to be a princess. And I said, oh, that's really nice. Why do you want to be a princess? And she said, so that I could wear pretty dresses. And I went, oh, that's not okay. What? You can wear a pretty dress anytime you want. And that's when I went, no, every year on your birthday, we were going to go out. We were going to buy an outfit for you so that you feel beautiful. And so that's what started it. So our mother-daughter day out. Now, things have changed a bit. Now, luckily, Rebecca, her last day of her first year of NAET was on Friday, so she had today off anyway. Can't always just take the day off, right? If you had a final or something in college, I don't think they'd understand that. Anyway, so she did sleep till noon, and then we went to the mall and we bought a few things. We didn't get a full outfit. It was easier when they were like 6. You could go to Costco, buy them a $20 dress and some matching shoes and a little purse, and $80 later, you're good. Not so easy when you're 19 years old, but anyway, we spent the day together, and that is a must. I said, I don't care how old you are. You will take the day off work and you will spend it with your mother because I gave you life and you owe me a day. So that's what we did today. And originally I thought, well, I won't be doing a mystery card Monday. And I went, I have to. You know what? Alicia's got homework tonight. And Rebecca just likes to game anyway. And so I thought, Alicia's doing homework. I'm doing my mystery card Monday because I hate missing them. So yeah, your kids are way too old for that. But maybe you could start with absolutely, Bev. Well, Shelley Gardner Shelley Gardner from Stampin' Up. Every year they have the grands, like a weekend with the grands. So all of their grandchildren of a certain age and older, what do they do? Do they go somewhere? Do they go to the lake, or they just spend the weekend at grandma's house? I'm not sure what, but it's a huge tradition where all the grandkids, they get to go and hang out with grandma and grandpa, and it's a whole thing. Absolutely. It's a great tradition. Absolutely the same. Oh, nice, Kim. How old are yours? We started at kindergarten too. It was a mommy and me day. Yeah, absolutely. Balloons to school on their birthday. Yeah, one balloon. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, these are the things they remember, right? They don't remember what they got, but they'll remember that on my birthday, my mom used to take me out of school and we would hang out. So yeah, so lovely. So I've been very, very busy with that. As you know, I'm going on holidays on Sunday. Oh my gosh. So aside from Easter, my brother being here, Rebecca's birthday while we're away, it's Craig's birthday. It's also Mother's Day. Craig's dad's birthday, so trying to get all the moons in alignment, and then also trying to plan the holiday and make sure we don't forget that, the passports need renewing and stuff like that, right? So 32, 33, 40, holy cow, Kim, wow. The twins will be 3 on Wednesday. Oh, that's awesome, Bev. Cool. Teresa, I used to take my girls to get Slurpees with the ice cream at the end of the last day of school. Yeah, we would do that actually every Thursday. They got out early, so we'd always stop for a Slurpee on the way home. So yeah. What else? Right. So you guys, I've got some important stuff we need to go over. Please, because I'm going on holidays. Last week I worked my buns off, as you see by all of the posts and my newsletter. I cracked off that newsletter in less than an hour. I was so proud of myself. I was obviously procrastinating on something else I needed to do. Anyway, that's okay. I got it done. So if you need a catalog, let me know. Tomorrow, excuse me, my club orders came in. So club girls, tomorrow your orders will be packed and ready to go with your catalog in it. Helen, if you're watching, I'll be dropping off tomorrow. Teresa, I'm going to drop by sometime tomorrow with your bag. The plan is tomorrow. I have to take my brother to the airport and I have to leave at 2:30. So it'll be somewhere between 11 and 1, I would think. So catalogs, if you need one, please let me know, because I need you guys to get the catalog so you can see what the paper and the ribbon is included in my paper and ribbon shares. Okay, so I did a post in my newsletter yesterday, and you can send me a message if you're not on my email list, my newsletter list. It is all of the 12 new papers, designer papers. Pardon me. And if you get the paper and the ribbon share, you get an extra perk of a half a pack of the in color paper or something. I can't remember what I promised you. And the ribbon are all the new ribbons. So there are a lot of ribbons that carried over. The new ones in the catalog, flip to the ribbon page, anything with a red N beside it, those are new. That's what's included in the ribbon share. You also need to check out my classes for July and August. Now, here's the deal, you guys. Literally, I will be getting up at the crack of like 4 or 5 from holidays to place my order, because that's how much I love my classes and you guys. And I need you to get the products that I'm promising on my classes. So I'm taking a little 1 hour off vacation to place the order, but I need to have all my ducks in a row. So if you could please take a look at the classes that I have scheduled and open your catalog and find those stamp sets. And if you like those stamp sets, register for the class as soon as possible so that I can write out my order. My right hand Tracy is going to help me out, and she's going to key it in, and then I'm going to go in the morning and tweak it and work my magic and hit send on that. So those are for my classes. Now I'm also going to show you, I'm so excited for this class, you guys. This is my in-person class, okay? First in-person class in forever. All right. I'm all crooked here. Okay, so I wanted to show you, like, look at the cuteness of this little container. Now, I have only 8 spots for my in-person class. It's in my garage. We're going to have 4 tables, 2 people per table. 6 spots or 7 spots are already spoken for. If you want in on this in-person class, you guys, please RSVP me tonight. You get the tin. You get the Flowering Rain Boots set. If you don't like the set, or if you don't want this set because you already have it, you can swap it out for another set that is $32 or $33. Teresa, okay, fire me a private message just so I don't forget, please. And thank you. And let me know if you want this set or something else. Now, if there's nothing in any of the current catalogs that you want, I will allow you to swap out for something in the new catalog, but that adds to my stress because I can't order that until May 3rd. This I can order now. It's in the mini. So if you can stick to the mini, that's great. Makes my life easier. Having said that, know, Teresa, that the stamp set has matching dies, but the dies are not included in the set. Okay, so, but you can order that yourself at your discount, right, if you're a demonstrator. But the Flowering Rain Boots is included. So here's the tin, which I just love. I just bought 8 more tins today. And here are the projects we're making. So some new stamp sets in here. So it's almost like a catalog launch. And this is Saturday, May 21st. Of course, you have to be in the Edmonton area to be taking this class because it's in my garage. This is using a new stamp set. I won't spend too much time on this. We have to craft. But anyway, this is one of the new stamp sets and the new Starry Sky in color. This one is from the Flowering Rain Boots set. So cute. Love it. So I do all the hard stuff for you. I do all the punching out and everything. This one I freaking love. How's this for a wow, for a nice spring birthday card? And hi, Jillian. And this one I love too. I love Rich Razzleberry and Crushed Curry. Haven't used those two together forever. So those are the 4 cards we're going to make. And you're going to put together a little packet. These are flower seeds. Gotta love Costco, right? Gotta love the stuff I've got in my cave. Look at this. All right, so we've got some flowers. Flower seed mix. So we're going to put it in a little sachet. We're going to tie it, put a little tag on it. And isn't that a cute little gift that you could give to a friend? How cute would that be? Or you keep it for yourself. Put a pot in this little tin or do something with it. Anyway, $50. 2 spots left now because Teresa said she wants in. And the stamp set. $50. Love it. Okay. I know that watering can is too cute, right? We get that at the Dollarama here in Canada. Okay, so Melanie needs a quick Jenny update. Yes, I did. And all I'll say is that, yay, given what I ate this week with my brother being in town and everything, I'm still in the 190 to 195 range, which makes me really, really happy. It also terrifies me because then in my head, it's like, oh, well, if I could eat that much and still stay in that range, how much more can I eat? It's fine. I'm giving myself until after Disneyland to worry about that. I also need to find some shorts that fit before Sunday. But anyway, it's okay. So I'm fine with it. I had a good talk with my lady and like I'm pretty much done, Jenny. I'm trying to transition into eating like a normal human. That didn't happen because we've been at my mother's a few times for birthday dinners and so on and so forth. So it's been a little bit of crazy, but that's not the norm. So it's fine. We'll get there. Yep, that's Dollarama. Mary, $4 at Dollarama. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you guys. This is retiring. These are the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And I've had a few people ask me this week about what's retiring and what do I have to have. This one I highly, highly, highly recommend. I'm sad that these are going away. And this one too. I didn't use these ones that much, but I use this one quite often. I'm going to use it tonight. And I've used these a million times. In fact, maybe not a million. I've used them lots. But that's the tag on this. And I've used it on so many cards in the last couple of months. It literally sits on my desk at all times. So if you do not have this Stitched So Sweetly dies, I highly recommend you get it. I want to say they're $44, but I don't really know. I make it up. I think it's $44. I could be wrong. Let's go with 44. Yeah, they're amazing. I look a lot lighter than bid in the 109. You look a lot lighter. Oh, well, thank you, Debbie. I'm happy. I'm not happy with the shorts I tried on today, but anyway, that's fine. Oh, Nikki, stop that. Okay, well, Jennifer, you don't get to comment because you don't know. You're not trying these ones, lady. These are the way. Okay, so you need to buy those. Those ones. Yes. All right. Who wants to make a card? I haven't made one with current product yet. So we're going to be doing this together because that's the way I roll. It's been busy. Oh, and just FYI, so I'm on holidays next week. I have already spent a couple of hours pre-scheduling Mystery Card Monday for the next 2 weeks and a Check It Out Tuesday for the next 2 weeks because I don't want you guys missing out, right? So I have scheduled recordings, and it'll be interesting to see if you guys actually know that I'm on a recording. And you should be able to tell because it's actually an old one, and not only am I 40 pounds heavier, the lighting is awful, the sound is terrible. It's my old setup, like my room is backwards. It's crazy. So it's a throwback. Anyway, a little bit of fun. So but now this card, because I knew I was so busy, and I have not had time to come down and make a card. This one is one of my favorite layouts, and I did it once with you guys, and then I also did it on the Canada Demonstrator. That came out wrong. The Canadian Demonstrator Facebook page, and it's just such a great layout. So, hi Carol, hello. What did you use to keep the dies in place in the stamp case? This is a magnetic sheet. So these ones were from Stamp and Storage. They're actually on a hard cardboard, but the ones I have now I get from Marietta's Magnets from Amazon. They're a magnetic sheet that are flimsier. These ones are on cardboard, and I just slide them into the sleeves so that they're not falling all over the place. So they fit in there. Did I use the rectangle from those in the Easter card? Oh Lord, I don't remember, Melanie, or who asked the question about Nikki. Did you use the rectangle from those? There is no rectangle on these. What are you talking about? Yes, I did what? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, let's craft because I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'll answer later. I'll go back. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get a card base. If you've prepped your pieces, well done. You're ahead of me. So I've got my standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, and fold it in half. Oh, you're asking Debbie. All right. See, I can't see the threads. I just see the comments as they come through. So, all right. Okay. There we go. So I've got my card base. Now, we need a strip of designer paper, and it's best if you have a 12-inch sheet, and I'm going to cut it at 2 inches by 12. So 2 by 12. And then I hope you brought your trimmers along. Like, I don't even have the Post-it notes, you guys. Like, I just pulled that diagram off of my Facebook page, and I'm just going blind here. Let's see if I can remember how to cut this. So you're going to turn your 12-inch strip, and you're going to cut it at... Can you link those magnetic sheets later for us? Sure, Melanie. Marietta's Magnets from Amazon, but I can do that if I remember. It took me 4 days to respond to you today, so if I remember, you betcha. All right, so I think they're $70 for 50 sheets. Other people get them cheaper at the dollar store, but I like the ones from Marietta's. I digress. Anybody still with me? I'm cutting this at 5 inches, and then I'm cutting this at 4 inches, and that leaves this piece at 3 inches. Okay, so we got a 5-inch, a 4-inch, and a 3-inch. Now, if you like the other side of your designer paper, awesome. Awesome. I don't love these two together, so I'm actually going to take another strip of 12 by 12 that I do like, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm actually going to get 2 cards out of this. So I'm going to cut another strip that's 2 by 12, and I'm going to cut it at 5, and then I'm going to cut this at 4. So if you like your other side, great. You could flip it over, and you're going to end up with some different patterns. If you like, you can leave them all the same. You can have the same pattern times 3. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix and match. So I'm going to do this pattern, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Now, don't do anything yet. Did you all prep your layers as well? I did not. So let's do that now. I need a bunch of strips that are 2 1/4. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a full sheet of this, and I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a 2 1/4 all the way down. And I'm going to turn it and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. This one at 4 1/4. And I'm going to do it again. Cut it at 2 1/4. And that's going to be 3 1/4. Is that right? 3 1/4. Yes. So there are my layers. And I'm going to do that again, actually, because I've got 2 cards I need to do here. So 2 1/4. So that has to be 5 1/4. 4 1/4. 3 1/4. Okay, I'm missing everything. Hi, Barb. This is Calypso Coral, she said confidently. Yes, yes it is. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. So, and this paper was from the, is this one? I don't know. Sweet Symmetry. This is the last chance I have to use up my retiring paper. And I really like these two. I like these colors together. I used this on a card just last week, didn't I? Or sometime soon. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. 5 1/4, 4 1/4. Yeah. Said to cut at 3. Yep. So yes, 3 1/4, 4 1/4, and 5 1/4. Yep. So I'm going to tape my layers together. You can do the same while we chat amongst ourselves. Oh, I'm really sad because I didn't get to paint my nails tonight. I'm loving my nails right now. They are super strong, super long. I'm telling you, that Fortify I use. Oh, Bev, you're in the house. It was you, right, who was asking about the Gel Moments. Yes, you can shop from me from the States, and you can sign up through me through the States. It's not a business for me. If you know what, but it's a smoking good deal right now for that enrollment kit, and you can just buy the kit and run away. But it gets you like a little 2-finger LED light. It gets you the removers. It gets you 5 little mini polishes. It gets you everything you need to kind of get going. Smoking good deal. In the US, I think it's only $59. It's $69 in Canada. And I think $79 in Australia. So if you're thinking at all, like, it'll get you set up. It's the best deal going, sister. So if you're interested in that, jump on that deal. And I put links on my Tamara's Pretty Nails, I think is the name of my Facebook. I don't even know what it's called. It's not my main gig, you guys. I just seem to have a bit of a nail polish addiction, so I enrolled so that I could save myself a little bit of money. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. But anyway, I'm sad that I didn't get to paint my nails today. I might do that with Rebecca later tonight. So we shall see. I love it because it lasts if you don't wash the dishes. And it's my excuse not to wash the dishes. And if you prep it right, you have to cap the nails properly. And I kind of fail at that. But anyway. And my last one. Yeah. Can you add to the enrollment? No, you can't. The mini bottles are like, yeah, $59. They're enough for 3 or 4 applications. Like, it's enough to get you going because you might not like the colors anyway, and you can't pick the colors that are in the kit. It just comes. Actually, having said that, I might lie. You know what? Let me look into that, Bev, because I do recall reading something that there were some sort of add-on kits, but I didn't process it if that was for actually doing the business, but let me look into that. I'll post it. You checked out the colors today. There are some great colors. Anyway, we can have a little sidebar of that. Okay, ladies, let's get crazy busy here. I'm going to show you my card. I'm sure if you have played with me before, you're going to recognize the layout and you're going to love it as much as I do. Essentially, this is it. You can do it a few different ways, but the way I like it is the big strip in the middle, the 4-inch strip to the left, and then the 3-inch strip to the right. And then we put a big old label in the middle. I need another base. And I just messed that all up. And Bob's your uncle. We've got 2 beautiful cards in like minutes. It's 7:24. I rambled for the first like 19 minutes. And we're pretty much done. So that is just embellishing. So seriously, that's where I fall apart. And that's where this show goes sideways. So if you want to stop watching now, go ahead. I'm not offended. I know I'm a gong show. It's part of my charm, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you the 2 cards that I pulled out of my stash that made me remember just how much I love this layout. I love this layout. I love this layout. And look at this. Happy Father's Day. That's in June. It's coming up. This is the well-suited paper or something about suits. I don't know. It's retired. This is an old retired paper. But look at the colors. So these ones I might make here with you tonight too. So these are nice together with the gray, but I'm not feeling that one. I'm feeling springier. I don't think I want to make that one. But I thought this would be a nice one for guy cards too, or fall cards. This is with Moss Meadow. And this is that, this paper, the Beauty of the Earth paper. And again, I like the different, I don't want those two colors, so I like these two together. And then this is a new one, you guys. Look at this one. Nancy, are you in the house? Nancy. Hey, Nancy. Look, Nancy. Perfectly penciled. All black and whites. I just about died when I saw this one because it's so freaking pretty. I love this one. Look. So I'm going to do this pattern. The flowers, and then I love this one. There's also flowers, but it's all black and whites. You know, I love my black and white. Okay. So I'm not sure what I'm feeling, but maybe I should finish these cards off. But this is what they come out like. Aren't they pretty? Like, it's just so easy, you guys. And these are all taped down flat because the sentiments are going to be popped up on dimensionals. And you know we don't want them too thick because then Mr. Mailman is going to get cranky. I know, right, Nancy? I know. Nance, you know, I know you've got the cats this month, but if there's lots of stuff in that new catalog that you like, sister, you know the drill. $117. If there's $117 worth of stuff you like, you get the starter kit, or Tamara will be mad at you because you'll be spending too much money. More money than you need to. And I'm talking to all of you out there in Facebook land. If you get that new catalog and you say, oh my gosh, I need these 4 bundles. I bet those 4 bundles are $117 or more. And if those 4 bundles are $117 or more, please consider getting the starter kit because you will save a ton of money. And these days, we don't need to give our money to Stampin' Up! More than we need to, or to the tax man, or to UPS. Okay, so on the starter kit, you don't pay tax or the shipping, tax or the shipping. They're free. There are 4 provinces, actually. BC, you do have to pay the PST. There are, I can't remember the other provinces. But anyway, there are a few, but it's essentially $135 flat. So I'm just saying, you guys, I got to save my girls the most money that they can so they can get more toys for their dollars. Okay, like I love this layout so much I can't even. Which isn't a complete sentence, I know, but it's one of my favorite sentences. Yeah, you do in okay, Saskatchewan, BC. I should know because I actually did a post on it on the Canada demo page, but I can't remember. And BC is new. That's the only reason I know that one. Because that's just new in the last year. Okay, so how fabulous? How fabulous. This is a retiring set. Oh, see, all my retiring stuff is over here now. This is another one. I think it's sold out, so you can't get it. If you don't have it, you missed the boat. Oh, handsomely suited? I still have it. Okay, I could do this for Father's Day with black and white. So that one's still current right now. Hang on, I'm looking. All of my sentiments are all mixed up. Oh, it still might be here because I like it that much. No, I don't know where it is. Oh, dang nabbit. Hang on. I look. Everything is all messed up. I got my animals mixed in with my sentiments. It's not okay. It's my most used sentiment set, and I'm sad it's retiring. And I'm thinking it might actually still be on my desk because I like it so much. What it's called, I do not know. I don't know what it's called. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll just do my sentiments later. I don't know. Happiest of birthdays. It is on my shelf. That's why. That is exactly why. Because I still love it and it's still on my shelf. Hi, Donna. Yes, Bev. And I sort of apologize for redoing certain layouts, but it is a good layout. And not everybody has been following along for the last 2 years, right? So it's a do-over. This is a great set. It's probably gone. I don't know if it's gone. It's probably gone, but I love it. So I'm keeping this one forever because I love the It's Your Day, Enjoy It, and I love the happy little bit late birthday. So maybe I'll make a couple of those. And this one is from the Handsomely Suited, and this one is gone. The dies are still available, but I do believe the stamp set is sold out, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm wrong a lot. I make an awful lot up as I go along. So I'm just gonna cut some paper, and I think I might do my sentiments later because honestly, you guys, I am mentally exhausted. So I'm just gonna chop some paper, see what happens. Now this, actually, I could just use these. I don't have to mix and match, do I? I mean, it's black. Let's just do a 12 by 2. But the great thing about this layout is it's pretty easy to remember the dimensions and how to cut it. So it's just a 2-inch strip, and then you cut it at 5, 4, 3. So 5, 4, 3. And then you know that the other pieces are just 1/4 of an inch bigger, right? A new layout for me, use up some Marvelous. Oh yes, Donna, absolutely. Just use that to showcase new in colors. Yeah, it's a great one. All of the new DSP, it doesn't matter if you're right, Debbie. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, it's okay if we redo. You know what? I am gonna cut. I'm gonna have these flowers. Now, see, that pattern was pretty big, so you kind of lost. I lost a lot of the pattern there. So maybe this one will be better to use the flowers of this one. Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea. So if we did this one at 5. This is where I get into trouble, though. I'm going to cut all these pieces, and then I'm going to go to bed. And then, yeah, you know what's going to happen. So that one and that one. And so this one and this one, and then this one. This one and this one and this one. So those, and then if I do the black, so now I'm just going to cut the black. So I'll do 2 strips that are 2 1/4. It's just so easy. You can crack off so many of these in no time at all. So there's your 2 1/4 strips, and so you're going to go 5 1/4, 4 1/4, 3 1/4. Do that again. We'll just go 5 1/4. Ah! Oops. 5 1/4. Okay. 4 1/4. And 3 1/4. So yes, what else could I tell you? So I've done, I pre-scheduled all the stuff for while I was away, which was shocking to me. I cracked off my watering can class. I've been sitting on that baby for like 2 months, and I just didn't get around to doing it. But last week, I'm like, it's Saturday. Then I could see the holiday in my mind's eye, right? It's like, in a week, I have to be done. Like, I'm going to bed next Saturday night, and that's it. Getting up, we're getting on a plane. So then it's just the right amount of pressure. I still have time, but it's like, oh, you don't have much time. And so then I sat down and I had a to-do list as long as my arm. I even threw in a few things that didn't need to be done because, why wouldn't I? But just everything, like write out your Mother's Day card for your mother and have it ready to mail next weekend so that she gets it, on Mother's Day, and just all that stuff. So I made the most epic to-do list, and I started downloading all the apps I need. Like when you travel now, you need the Arrive Can app, just to make it faster and easier to get back into Canada. So I started doing all that, getting my vaccine records downloaded, all that shitteroo. I had a bit of a panic attack when I thought, oh my God, I don't have a reservation for Disneyland, but I did. I forgot, I'm like, I don't remember what I did this morning, let alone 2 weeks ago. I'm like, did I do a registration before I bought the tickets? I'm sure I did, but I couldn't find the proof of it. It wasn't letting me log in, and I was starting to freak out a bit, but anyway, it's all good. But it's been nice having my brother around. So he's from BC. He's from the Sunshine Coast. And he goes home tomorrow. So we've had a few dinners. I didn't get to do lunch with him. He's been working, for my mom and dad's. That's the beauty of COVID, is that it taught us that we can work from really anywhere in the world. You could be on a beach working. It's got to be better than working from your office, right? What else did I get up to this week? Just all kinds of things. I don't know. Like, still lots to do. Okay, whose meds need renewing when I'm away, and yeah, all the things when you're the mama. Okay. I gotta say, I've been knocking it out of the park this week. I'm very proud of myself. I will pat myself on the back. Okay, am I even in the field of vision here? Let's just scooch this in a bit. But I love that watering can class. I love it. So it's going to be stations like the old days. You have to bring your own adhesive. But it's in my garage, so I can't have him in the basement anymore, just because of the layout with Rebecca and her schoolwork. And that's okay. I thought I'll dip my toe back into some in-person classes, and I'm going to do what I want when I want, not, the third Friday of every month I'm going to do an in-person class. Nope, I'm not committing to that. Because summer's coming, etc., etc. I know, right, Teresa? It never ends. I mean, there's just the things that they don't even think about. I have to make sure that I have a key for Laurel for when she comes to stay. You got to wash the sheets before Laurel stays, and just basic things. It's like, all right, we need to clean the house, right? That should be somewhat clean when somebody's coming to live at your home. Just all these little things. All the little things. I love it though. Like I say, this is when I shine the brightest, is when I have a long list and no time. That's when there's no time to overthink anything. It's like you make a decision and go with it. I'm getting better at that. I am getting better at that. Okay, so look at these two cards, right? Easy. And I mean, you can do a sentiment. Let's just grab some stuff, and it doesn't have to be super large. It could just be a strip that says happy birthday. Oh, I love it. I love it, Bev. You know what? You could all the ways you could color this. So you could do a little pop of color with your blends. You could just color one flower. You could add. There's just, oh my God, my head. I love so many options. I love it. Okay, let's cut a masculine card. Let's do this one, because this paper retires, and if I don't use it tonight, I never will, because this is it. After today, maybe after tomorrow, because tomorrow's Check It Out Tuesday. Don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, the stuff is going in the box. It's retired, get it out of here, put out all the new stuff. And so once it's after tomorrow, that's it. It probably won't be touched ever again, or it'll go in the garage sale bin. Okay, so 2. Oh, that didn't feel right. Okay, 2. There's so much beautiful paper, but they always have beautiful paper, so then I buy the new beautiful papers. And okay, so this has to be 5. I almost screwed that up. 5 and 4 and 3. Thanks, Shonda. Hi, how are you? On your right on the plane, you will forget. Yes. Once I'm on the plane, I will forget everything. Yeah, I will. You are not wrong. You guys, I am looking so forward to switching off. Yeah. And I can, because I know Tracy's got my back. If anybody has any burning questions, my girl Tracy's got me. And 5. So I'm just going to log in to place the order. Hang on, I got to turn off the heater because I'm going to melt to death. Tracy's got me for business, and yeah. I'm going to read a book, you guys. I'm going to read a book. I read one book a year, whether I want to or not. And there will be there's nothing going on. Other than Thursday, are your mornings booked for your yes, Bev. So we're scheduled there's only the 2 down days that I have. This is the 5th and Mother's Day, which is the 8th. Those are the only 2 days that we're around. We're off to Disneyland and or Universal and or a Hollywood tour, and then we're home. Like, we're only there for 9 days. So, oh gosh, I have no idea, Donna. You know what? I'm such a geek. It's probably going to be like a business book. I've got lots of business books, or self-help. Like, I don't read fantasy. Yeah, I know I shouldn't think the way I do, but I'm like, well, that's not an effective use of my time. If I'm not learning something, why would I do that? Fantasy? Pff, who's got? Nah, no. So I don't usually do fluffy books. If anything, it would be a true story. So there are a few true stories that I was interested in. They're Holocaust. That's depressing. So, I don't know. I've got quite a few on my Kobo. I don't know what they are, but there's a lot of business ones. Un-F yourself. Oh gosh, a lot of businessy ones. One of my favorite ones is "You're a Badass."
You can do it.
Okay, that's really annoying.
Do what you love.
Yes.
You create your reality.
True.
Feed fear a suck it sandwich.
Sure.
You are a badass.
I am a badass, but it's a very good book. Anyway, I have no idea what I'll read. I better add that to my list. Charge the Kobo. Mm-hmm. Did I do that at 2 1/4? I did. Okay, so 5 1/4, 4 1/4, 3 1/4, 5 1/4, 4 1/4, 3 1/4. Okay, Mary, talk to me, girl. So you're on the antibiotics now, and how soon do we hope that this is all going to kick in? I can't imagine the stress that you're feeling. How long have you been on the antibiotics? Oh yes, for sure. I'll take the charger for my Kobo. I usually charge it through my computer, and I'm not taking my computer. So yeah, I'm gonna have like an entire suitcase of cords. You have no idea how twitchy it makes me. How long do you have to get in on the starter kit? Nancy, that deal is always, so there's no deadline or rush on that. If you order it this month, you can order from the pre-order in your starter kit. So you could get the in-color stuff. I can send you the link to what you could get in the pre-order. But it's mostly the in-color stuff. The new catalog goes live May 3rd. So if you wait till May 3rd, you could get anything from the catalog in your starter kit. So I can send you the link when we're done here on the pre-order stuff. Yeah, but there's no deadline on that. Mm-hmm. You're going to Newfoundland, Marcella. How wonderful. The winner for what, Shonda? Did I announce the winner for what? Was that for the question on how well do you know Tamara and what does she take on holidays? That question, Shonda? That question? I have not announced the winner yet. I haven't done the draw. I will do the draw for everybody who's guessed. So anybody who guessed, remind me at 7:59. Okay, yeah, 7:59. I'll tell you what the answer is. I'll give everybody to 7:59 to guess. So if you're in here and you want your chance to win a package of the pearls, no, not the pearls, the pebbles, guess. So I had done a post saying, what does Tamara take on vacation when she goes to Disneyland that she fully intends to leave in the hotel that saves her a small fortune? Now, from what I saw, there were 3 people who got it right. Now, that wasn't the contest. Like everybody who guesses is entered into the draw. It doesn't matter if you get it right or not. I just said comment, and if you get it right, that's just like kudos to you. Okay, I need to focus on what I'm doing here. So wait a minute. This one, and this one. I just have to make sure I'm putting the right sides down on what's going on here. So this one goes here. And this one goes here. And then this one goes here. So remind me, please, don't let me sign off without telling you what the real answer is. I've had some great, actually, I did pick up, I picked up a floaty today at the dollar store, a $3 floaty for the pool. And when I didn't have very much time because I was shopping with Rebecca. But I might go back and pick up a couple rain ponchos because when we went to Florida, The skies opened like somebody just dumped a bucket of water on our heads. It was ridiculous. And so we spent a small fortune on ponchos and umbrellas. But the ponchos were the way to go because the umbrellas kept blowing backwards and it was ridiculous. So, is it your book that you take to read? No, Nikki. No, that's a great idea though. No, I tend to, I tend to keep my book. I don't buy very many books. I'm not a reader. And if I buy the book, then I'm going to want to keep it because I'm that person. So I actually, I prefer it on my Kobo and then it's not an issue. Which DSP are you taping down right now? This is from the Beautiful Earth. This one, or the Earth, Beautiful Earth? Beauty of the Earth designer paper. So remember this one with all the different seasons of paper? And I like it in theory, but it annoyed me because like this piece, it's all different orientations. So I don't know. This one was weird to me. So cleaning my room, snorkel. Oh no, Kathy, I'm too cheap for that. I mean, you got to remember, you guys, I am frugal. That's the whole point. Is it saves me a fortune. And you can't comment here. You got to comment on the post, you guys, because I'm not going to go through here and look for everybody who commented. Go to Tamara's paper trail right now. Take a second and comment on the thread of how well it says contest time, and scroll down until you get to that. Nancy. No, actually, it's my credit card that's used almost exclusively because everything is on my card as far as like the passes. Like when you go to the airport, you have to use your credit card, and that's the only one you can use to get your car out of the, so my card has all the Disney passes. My card has all the Universal passes. It has the parking. It has it all. So it looks like I spend thousands of dollars every month. That. Look at that. So see, this is pretty too. I love this layout. So I could just make this, and then somebody else could come in and make the sentiments. It's such okay. Now you guys, so this is not the only orientation of what you can do. I mean, you could certainly do it. This orientation, but you can also. I've done the card with pieces like this. Like, gosh, Tamara, get out of your own little world. My favorite is this. However, I've done it like this. You could, you could stop it. You could do all the same papers and just in different, right? Like you don't have to do it the way Tamara does it. Do it the way you want to do it. It could be all up high. It could be, I don't know, different ways. But I like mine the way I like mine. That. Once I strike on something I like, we just mass produce. Okay, this tape. This one's annoying me. You guys know that the tape refills are back in, hey? So they've been on out of stock forever. They were supposed to be back the week of March 28th. I'm like, okay, you guys know it's like April 21st or whatever it was, and it still wasn't in stock. It was most annoying. However. Okay, anyway. Sorry, Mary, I saw that. I asked you a question, then you answered. So you've been on the antibiotics since Thursday, and she said I should notice a difference in 48 hours. Oh, my doctor overreacted, and I'm not stressed. Oh, good. Okay, good. Rain poncho, yep. Craig and the girls don't. Were you saying last week that you could smell something? Yes. Yeah, Melanie, that's what she was saying. So that's when we said it could be an infection. Go to the doctor. Kristen Hanna is an excellent author. Oh, okay. Good to know, Marcella. Okay. Well, I hope that clears up, Mary. Yes, I do. I'll be thinking about you. Keep me posted. Except that I won't be accessible after Sunday, but hopefully you'll have news by then. And I hope they have you like on an MRI list for sooner than later. Like get on the list now, and then if you have to cancel it, great. Right? Thanks, Jennifer. I know I shouldn't. I mean, I'm kind of apologizing, but not. I do keep saying that, right? It's like I'm sorry, but I'm not really because I love this layout so much. Okay, so look at the cards I've made, and I don't feel like I'm tired of this paper. I bought so much of it, and I used it so much. I'm sick to death of it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's also in vanilla, and I like black and white more than black and vanilla. So anyway, look at what I've just done. So if I These could all be belated birthdays. So look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've cut for 8. No, that's a lie. 1, 2, no, those were already done. So I've cut for 6. Let me just get my little bag of tricks out here. Let's see if I have any of these labels already cut out. Here's a fun one though. So did I show you this one? So these are in the new catalog, and these are kind of new favorites. These are called Beautiful Shapes. No, Stylish Shapes dies. And so you could do, that would be too big in my opinion. You could do a circle. Maybe I should use these. This one's kind of fun. That one would be good. Maybe, wouldn't it? And there's a smaller one if you don't like that. Yeah, I like the bigger one. Wonder what would fit in that. See, this is where I kind of fall apart, right? Because I could spend 9 hours decorating. You know, what is this one? This was from the Hippo. No, is that from Hippos? What was that from? Hang on. I'll get my, okay, I'm dropping, I don't know what this is, but it fell. And is this the right one anyway? I think it is. Let's see. Where's this one from? I don't even, it is. I don't know what it's from though. Does anybody know what this is from? It's not from the Hippos, but the Hippo ones would work. Anybody know what this die is from? I do. Tasteful Labels, I want to say, but I'm not sure. I think it was one that was on your list, Melanie. Please use the double-ended banner die for your sentiment. Okay, Bev. What Bev wants, Bev gets. All right, let's do it. Let's cut out a couple of these bad boys. I just have to find a sentiment that's going to fit in it. That's, again, where I fall apart, right? You're going to sit there for 20 minutes waiting for me to find something. So, okay. Banner fell. Don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Oh, my Lord. I'm going to fall off this chair. Hang on. All right. Oh, you guys. It's hard being me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. What's going to fit in this, though? I hear you cry. I don't know. Best day ever? Where's my... I don't know where my sentiment is. Best day ever! Love it. Is that in Garden Green? Or is that in just Jade? That looks like Jade to me. Where's my Jade? Here's my Jade. Is that Jade? Yes, it is. Tasteful Labels. Thank you, Tracy. Tasteful Labels. Okay. God, I love my Mondays. You guys, do you have any idea how much my Mondays and you guys energize me? I was ready to go to bed at like 6:48. Like, oh my God, how am I going to do this show? And then I start talking to you guys. And you get me all fired up. I love it. I love you guys. I love my job. I'm just full of love. Okay. Ah, it fits perfectly, you guys. I love it. Yes, best day ever. Why would I give somebody a card that says best day ever? Because it's their birthday? Should that go lower? Should that go higher? What do you think? I'm thinking down here. What do you think? Bev, what say you? Aw, thanks, Melanie. Cracked up 4 cards. Nice. Pre-cutting is great, but you see how quickly it comes together. Okay, what other sentiments have I got? I need more. Something big. I love this set. Do you have this set yet? It's a good one. Oh, you are every bit of wonderful. Does that fit? Happy anniversary. Where are you? You are every bit of one. That might be too big. Oh, it is not too big. I love it. Doing another one, Bev. Except I lost the label. There it is. Found it. Don't panic. Okay. So Bev, I didn't see. Did you manage to get your ladies to come a little bit later on the 4th or the 5th or whatever day I said? Probably not, eh? Okay. Every bit of wonderful. Oh, your Mother's Day card's done nice. Oh, thanks, Heather. You guys are so good for me. Stroke my ego. Oh, Love it. Love it. You are every bit of wonderful. Then, okay, so what time is it? 7:55. So I'm just going to pop these up on dimensionals. And I may or may not decorate these ones later. Chances are I'm going to go to bed. Or actually, no, I'm not going to go to bed. I'm going to go see what my other daughter's doing, and maybe we'll do our nails. I mean, it is still her birthday, right? Whatever. I'm going to have to shove everything in a bucket before I go on holidays. Okay, I kind of like it down here. What do you guys think? You know how I like it to overhang? So I like this. Like I like it to be between here and here. It's a little bit over, a little bit too far. I like it down here. Yeah, I like it down there. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Bev, you saw that the On Tour is going to be in Anaheim, right? So that must excite you. Sadly, I'm going to the one in Vancouver. Maybe you should go to the one in Vancouver. You should have a little holiday. Okay, I'm just looking for... Ooh, hang on. I don't know if I've switched out my retiring... Oh, no, there's some still here. You need a trip to Canada, Bev. It's almost free, Bev. Okay, on the 5th, whatever that Thursday is. Trying to push it to the next week. Yes, you do. Yes. Ready to sign up when it opens. Hey, Bev, you don't want to go to Vancouver? It's almost free because your dollar is so much better than our dollar. Okay, and then where did I put these rhinestones on this one? On this one, I did... Look at this. Okay, we're doing this. See, I don't have to think. I'm just going to copy what I did before. No thinking required. And then I'm going to do a big one, maybe. See, this one was on the label. Let's just do it. There's not really enough space there. How about I do it down here? On stage. Yeah, that's what I meant. Thanks, Jennifer. You know what I mean. Okay, that one doesn't show up as much. So let's do here. And here. And here. Here. There. Look at that. 7:57. I'm calling it. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. But these ones are so pretty too. I could do these ones with the same sentiments. But I want to have a little snoop and see what else I've got. Want to look at some new stamp sets? Do you, huh? See what I've got for the new ones. Oh, they're all over the place because I was creating. I don't know where they all are. But anyway, I was creating. So happiness abounds. Look at these fonts. Sending many thanks for all you do. Congratulations. Happy birthday. That one has no sentiments. Oh, these ones, blessings of home. That's not new. Bottled happiness. Huh. All right. Well, I'm gonna take some time and see if there are any other sentiments. But these ones are perfect, size-wise. Passport expired years ago. Oh my goodness, Bev. Shame on you. We're a fun place to visit. Okay, it's 7:58. It's close enough to tell you what I take whenever I go to Disneyland. I've been doing this when I take the kids with me. So yes, contest answer. Thanks, Marcella. I do, in fact, take a toaster. I have bought the toaster. It is upstairs. It's $15. And when we went with kids, I think it was 2010. So we're talking like 10 years ago. 12 years ago. I can do math. We went out for breakfast once to IHOP, and it was, I think, $60. Now, that was 12 years ago. And the kids had like 3 bites of their pancake and half a piece of bacon and like their strawberry. So most of it got left. And then, of course, you have to tip. And it's American money. So it was a ton of cash. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad we had the toaster for that trip. But definitely, thanks, Bev. I take a toaster. And I buy a loaf of bread there, and I take some peanut butter, and that is going to be like breakfast most mornings. And then we'll just have, 1 or 2 meals throughout the day. But it saves a fortune. And then the cleaners get a new toaster out of the deal, right? So I think it's inspired. It worked well. When the kids were young, we always had a hotel that had a microwave and a bar fridge. So we would go and buy overpriced, we'd have yogurt, and then I could heat their milk up. Like at the time, Alicia still had a sippy cup and she liked warm milk. And so I would warm that up in the microwave and it was all good. We buy some yogurt and some cereal and so on. But instant oatmeal and a coffee maker, yeah. You take a coffee maker. See, they've got coffee makers there. So I would never do that. But I do take my Via coffee. You betcha. Needs to, well, a little overshare, but Tamara needs to stay regular. So she needs to have a lot of caffeine in her system in the morning. Yes. Right, Nancy? And then you just leave it. And it's a win-win. It's $15, you guys. I know everybody thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, you're taking a toaster. Okay. I'm like, yeah, you do it once, you will never go back. You got toast. I could live on toast, you guys. Anyway. So, pancake, yeah, you did the pancake grill. Okay. So Mel, was it you who said the grill? And yes, okay, you said the Mel. And I thought, well, how heavy do I want my suitcase? Like, how heavy is a grill? I don't know. But anyway, I take a toaster. So, all right. So you guys, last call. I don't know who else responded. I'll have to look at the comments, but shoot me a message if you want in on my in-person class. If you're in Edmonton, $50, you get a stamp set. You can pick the rain boot one, but just it's cute. This would be a great teacher gift for teachers for the end of the year. Yes, yes, fantastic. And anyway, so that's on Saturday the 21st of May in my garage. 8 people. I've already got 6 or 7 spoken for, so space is limited. Anyway, by the toaster there? Oh, the grill there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you have a car, like usually I stay right outside the Disneyland, and we don't rent a car or anything, and we're not into walking further. So yeah, I prefer to just take it and leave it. It's $15 Canadian and it's done. There's no hassle there. But thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I'm gonna see you tomorrow though. You popping in tomorrow, Debbie? What would you like to see? I'm thinking I could do the faux linen technique. I was thinking of a fancy fold card that I came across yesterday. We'll see what I come up with. I'll be deciding at 6:57 tomorrow. So, but if there's anything in particular you really, really wanted to see, do let me know. Thanks, Donna. And thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I will take a picture of the 2 cards that I finished and the ones from last year that I did. And if you guys would, please post your cards in the comments under mine. And we all like to see the variety. I don't know where my other card went. Oh, there it is. The variety that you can make with the same layout. So thanks, Marlene. Pop in tomorrow if you have a chance. All right. Okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Good night.